Hey guys, Bellatrix Pretzel here. So this is my first time creating and posting a speed build video, so I hope that you guys enjoy it as I will be making more. I would like to start off by saying that since this is my first video, I'm not completely sure what kind of quality this will be. I hope it's, good quality, but anyways, I am planning on downloading a better recording program, so I hope it'll be much better in the future. So for this first lot that I decided to build, I decided to make a starter home. I built it in Newcrest on a, I believe, 20 by 15 size lot. I made it to accommodate 1 to 2 Sims. If it's 2, it'll probably be a couple since it's a 1-bedroom. Anyways, so like I said, I do plan on making more of these. I plan on posting 2 to 3 speed builds a week. That's if I'm only doing speed builds on this channel. If I decide to do Let's Plays, I might post 2 speed builds and 1 Let's Play per week. I'll see. I'll play it by ear and, well, by the time I have. So for the next speed build I plan on making, it'll be large enough to accommodate 4 to 5 Sims, and it will not be a starter home. I'm gonna just go all out with it. So as you can see, I had a little bit of a hard time with the roofing here. I couldn't find anything that made it fit, and the first thing I tried, as you saw, it looked horrendous. We do go back and edit it some more a little bit later. So as you can probably tell, right now the house is just sort of a giant boring rectangle. So as you can see, I'm adding a little bit of an accent piece on the side, a bay window created by using the entire wall, which, if I'm being completely honest, is something I adore. If I ever had a house, it would need to have a bay window. Like I'd pay so much extra for that. I just think it looks so nice. So don't be surprised if it pops up in a lot of my other speed builds. So right now I'm just creating the back deck, and as you'll see soon, I do spend a little bit more money than I should on it, which, limits what I was able to do with the interior and the landscaping, which I do regret. But that's easily edited. You can just delete the pool, get that money, and add a couple more plants or change some of the furniture. If I end up playing this lot, I will probably keep it this way and just wait till my Sim makes more money with her job. As you might be able to see there, I seem to have a little trouble with my mouse. Sometimes it doesn't click when I want it to, and sometimes it just decides to go somewhere completely different than I selected. Anyways, despite the many technical recording difficulties, such as my mouse, which I am experiencing, I don't really know what to talk about. A smarter person would probably cut the voiceover at this point and either add like music or even not cut the voiceover and just talk about what they're doing. But I honestly, there's not much I can think of to explain. I'm selecting colors right now. Which actually, selecting the colors, that took me a while, from wallpaper to furniture to even the roof trims. Actually, I could not set my mind on the colors. Like, do I want to make it white, gray? Because I wanted sort of the black and white color theme to sort of get everywhere, but as you saw, I just settled on a dark roof. I just thought that looked best. This build took me maybe around an hour to do, which, considering how much time I've spent on houses even smaller than this, is good for me, despite the distraction that was watching Arrow. You'll probably see a couple times nothing really happens, and that's because I'm distracted by the television show that I'm watching. Anyways, now I've been working on the layout, as you can obviously see, and I had a hard time placing the stairs. I usually stick them against a wall, or usually I have bigger homes that make it not a huge deal if the stairs are just in the middle poking out, but I actually had a hard time thinking about where everything would fit with the stairs, since I did have to bring them up to the second floor. This is what I ended up keeping it. That's where I ended up keeping it. I decided I'd just have a very large, awkwardly shaped bedroom at the top. So you'll see soon that over there is just where the door is. It's the main and only bathroom. Yeah. So I'm just placing some more windows, getting some fresh light. In retrospect, I would have probably used some smaller windows and I wouldn't have put any on the sides. I would have just kept the ones in the front and the back and just saved up a little money so I could have less basic, boring furniture. For this build, I pretty much picked the cheapest furnitures. I had been planning on going back and sort of switching out to certain more expensive or at least nicer looking items, but when I moved my sim in, she had just over 500 simoleons left, and I don't like leaving them broke when they first move in, so I figured out it would have to stick to that. Anyway, so back there, what I just wallpapered over is the kitchen. As you can see, I just put a tile because, not that it really matters in The Sims, but in real life tiles are a lot easier to clean than wallpaper, which unfortunately I have experienced in my own current kitchen. It's not completely tiled over, and cleaning the walls is a pain in the ass, especially getting the bacon grease off. Anyways, so that's tiled, so in my head the Sims are fine, they can clean it easily. I would have really loved to change the counters in the kitchen because that color is killing me, and I didn't really want bright blue or bright purple counters in there, which was some of the other colored options for those specific counters. But you know what? It's a starter home. I could have gone away with having a lot less in there because I do end up adding a computer and a yoga mat, so a lot of things that I could have cut back on, but I wanted everything in there. I wanted my sim to be able to use a computer, not just her phone, to have at least some sort of physical activity in the house. I know I could have cut back on the dresser as well because you don't really need that in The Sims 4 to change your clothes, but I love how it looks. I've always loved interior design, so which is why the colors were bothering me, but I couldn't give up the amount of furniture for 4 or 5 potential great pieces, you know. Anyway, so I was adding some lighting. Usually I do brighten the spaces up a lot more than this, but, you know, limited funds, there wasn't much that I could do in this circumstance. Alright, so at this point I don't know what I was doing. I just sort of froze and didn't move for a second. That's probably something interesting happening in Arrow. I'm currently on season 4 and it has been pissing me off because for anyone who watches Arrow, like right at the beginning, they allude to someone dying, someone close to Oliver, and they just keep like bringing it up and teasing you with it, and you're like, who the hell is it? You know, you have favorite characters at this point, and you're like, it better not be this person. If it's this person, I'm gonna like punch my TV or something. Anyways, so finally finished building the houses. These are the screenshots, as you can tell. I will put a link in the description to where you can download the house, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys!